Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maya and today's video is going to be us talking about why I decided to stop using birth control. But first we're going to talk about the sponsor of today's video. Merit, they sent me over some different products and stuff. This is my second time working with them. So let's go over everything that they sent me and then we'll do like a makeup look together. So Merit sent me over these lip oils that they have. I really like them. I had one already in the brown. This is the one in Falcon, but they gave me this one in Bel Air. This is like their clear. I absolutely love this. I'm gonna put this one on right now. This is keeping my lips so hydrated, guys. Like, it's so crazy how hydrated my lips are now from using this product. Like, when I use it regularly, I really notice that my lips don't be cracking or none of that. Absolutely love that. So they sent me this one in Bel Air. This is like a clear. This is like a clear. And then we've got this one. This is like a nudish one. I think I want to like possibly pair this one today. This one is in the color taupe. We'll do a swatch too. Here, I'll do a swatch. This one. Let's see. That's gorgeous. Oh my god, this one might be my favorite one now. This one is so pretty. Okay, that one, let me show you guys what, you guys can see what Bel Air looks like on my lips. It's a clear. And then we got this one in Pink Beat. Right here. That one's really pretty. I tried this one on the other day. This one's gorgeous. Okay, and then the reason why they sent this over to me was for their new lipsticks. This is from their new collection. So I got this one in the color Fashion. First, look at this packaging. Like, this is such cute packaging, guys. Really different. So this is what this one looks like. Super pretty. Again, this one is in Fashion. So let's swatch this one right here. Ooh, was that a good swatch? Okay, that's really pretty, like this pretty berry. Okay, and then we've got this one right here. This is like an orangey red one. This was in the color Cabo. We'll do it right here. I've never done like an orangey red lip before, but I think this is gonna be like really cute for vacation. Y'all know my red lip is Ruby Woo by MAC. That's like a blue tone, but I've seen like darker skinned girls wear it like an orange lip and I really like it. So this is gonna be that orange lip that I try out. And then they sent me over these two blushes. So we've got this one in Beverly Hills. This is what this one looks like. This one might be a little bit light for me, so I'll probably give this one to my girlfriend. It's a little light. We'll see. Let's test it out. Yeah, babes. She's a bit light for me. But we've got this other one right here. This one's the Raspberry Beret one. This one's probably really good for me. Let's see. Yeah, that one looks much better for me. Right there, Raspberry Beret. Let's get right onto the video. I'm gonna clean this off of me and then we'll get into it. All right, guys, so I'm about to tell you guys about why I decided to get off of birth control. It's a lot. So basically, I have been on birth control since I was 16. I'm also not gonna tell you guys about what I'm doing on my face until we get to the Merit products and stuff, I think. I don't know, we'll play it by ear. So basically, like, I've been on birth control since I was 16. Like once I got sexually active, and my period before then was always like super regular. Like, I didn't really have that many problems. I just was like really heavy and it was like super long. My periods were going to be a full week, a full 7 days. And I also was like dealing with like a lot of hormonal acne. Like, I think I was on clindamycin from my dermatologist around that same time. So a mix of clindamycin and my birth control like helped me with my skin, I think. So I've had like a few problems with my birth control. So I started the pill. I am on I think it's progestin or something like that. I can't tell you. I'm on the one, the brand name of it is Junel FE. It's microgestin, that's what it's called, microgestin. So yeah, I have like a few issues with it. Like, to be honest, whenever I've taken, we're just gonna be honest, you know, whenever I've taken a Plan B, I've had like issues with my birth control because it's like added hormones and stuff, and like it just messed my body up. Where I've just like, I don't know, I've been off. I felt like my emotions were everywhere, like everything was everywhere. But I feel like because I've been on birth control so long, I don't really remember like who I was before. Like, I don't know. my hormones like never leveled out, I guess, like, you know. So I don't know like how bad my birth control affected me since I started birth control so young. So I'm 22 now, and I was on it since I was 16. And so I've been debating about getting off of it for a while because I primarily date women. Like, I'm in a relationship with a woman, and so it's stupid. It makes no sense for me to be on birth control anymore. But I was just still on it because I don't know, I think I was just so scared to get off of it because it was like I've been on it for so long and I didn't know how my body was going to react to it. I definitely have gained, since I've been on birth control, I've gained like 40 pounds. At my highest, probably 50 pounds. So I definitely think that like part of it was like my eating habits and like maybe my metabolism slowing down. I mean, I always ate bad though. I probably ate way better. I for sure eat better now than I did growing up as a kid. So I don't know, like, I think that the birth control definitely contributes to some of it though. So I'm curious to see like how getting off of birth control will like help me. So that's like that's the background info. This is why I'm getting off of it. This is TMI. This whole video is too much information, but I feel like it's gonna be helpful to other women, and I wanna know like your experiences below. So comment below, like, have you ever been on birth control? What birth control were you on? And like, what was your experience on your birth control? And specifically, if you got off birth control, what was your experience after? So I was in Jamaica. You guys are gonna see the Jamaica travel vlog before you guys see this video probably. And I started seeing red in my pee, girl, my urine. I started seeing red and I was like, what the hell? Like, why am I starting to see red, you know? And I was kind of like weirded out about it, but I don't know, I just didn't understand what was going on. So I told my mom about it. And I'm like, yo, like I'm seeing like red in my pee, right? And she's like, is it blood? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what else it could be if it wasn't blood. Like, I don't know what it is. So I'm Googling it and like it's coming up like it's blood. And like the possibilities are like maybe like a UTI, but I didn't have any other symptoms of a UTI, like, and my like it was like normal pee, which is red. So I was like a red tinge, and sometimes a pink tinge. And so I had been drinking like obviously like a lot. This is so stupid, I want you guys to know, but I had been drinking a lot of daiquiris. My mom was like, well, maybe it's the dye from the daiquiris. And I did look online, like that is a possibility, but that was really stupid. So I just kept like, sometimes it was fine when I was drinking a lot of water. I stopped drinking alcohol while I was on the trip. And sometimes it was fine, sometimes it wasn't. Like sometimes it was red, sometimes it wasn't. And that was like so weird, and I was like getting kind of scared and alarmed about it because I didn't know what was going on. And so I talked to like one of like the nurse hotlines. They're like, it's probably a UTI. But then I talked to someone else and they're like, well, you don't have any UTI symptoms, so I don't know what else it could be. So I get back to the United States, and then on my birthday, my girlfriend, she wasn't my girlfriend yet then, but whatever, you know. My girlfriend took me to, like, she went to the medical center with me. Because at first I booked an appointment with one of those like minute clinics. And I missed that first appointment. And so we booked another one and it was all fine. So we went to that appointment the same day, and I like literally like did all the paperwork, and I walked in and she was like, oh, you need to get blood work done, so you, or like blood work or urine, whatever, you need to get it done, so you can't be here basically. So she ended up giving me 3 different places to go to and give me information about each place. They were like down the street, so we picked one and we went, and we ended up waiting like an hour for it. I did a urine test, and the doctor was saying that they don't think I had a UTI. Like, they were really surprised, would be really surprised to see that I had a UTI, and that it was probably my birth control. Now, mind you, I didn't bring up my birth control to him. I didn't bring that all up. Like, he just asked me like what I was on, and I said birth control. And we continued our conversation, and he was like, for my age, this is like pretty common. I've never heard of this before. To be fair though, this isn't something that most people would probably talk about. So I was like, I guess it's not that crazy that I wouldn't hear about it, because like most people don't talk about like, you know, their urine and stuff. Like, it's absolutely crazy I'm talking about this on the internet, but I'm just trying to be honest about we're women, because, you know, my mentor Stella was talking about her birth control and like the things that she had that happened with her, and her birth control and stuff. I'll try to like link that below so you guys can watch that. And she's been helping like a bunch of other women, so I'm like, you know what, I can do the same thing. I'm gonna tell you guys about what's going on with me. And so at that point, so I stopped taking my birth control on my last pill. So that was on Saturday, March 26th. And today is April 14th. So we've got like some time since then. So I stopped my birth control and I started my period, like, and then the normal cycle of my period for the most part. And so yeah, the doctor's just like, it's just your birth control, you can switch birth controls. And I was telling him about how, like, you know, I primarily date women and like what's going on with me, and he literally is just like, there's no reason for you to be on birth control and add those extra hormones to your body if you're not sleeping with men, if you're not having unprotected sex with men. It just doesn't make any sense. And he's right, it didn't make any sense, it was stupid. So I had already decided I was getting off my birth control, so it was just like confirmation. I had decided that I was like, okay, in the back of my mind, I don't know, I was kind of telling myself like, what if it's your birth control? But I didn't have any proof of that, you know, like I didn't have any reason to believe that it was my birth control. But I was just getting this feeling of like, I need to get off of it. Like, birth control are just so complicated for your body, and honestly you have to like weigh the pros and cons. Like, if pregnancy and a child would have like more consequences on your life and you're at risk of those, like if you're at risk of a pregnancy, then yeah, you're gonna have to weigh like, would birth control be better for me? Because, you know, for some people that answer is yes, some people that answer is no. It just depends on what's going on with you in your life. I'm not saying don't be on birth control. I want to say that I was on birth control for like 6 years. I was on birth control, no, 7 years. I was on birth control for 7 years. So I'm not against, no, 6 years. I was on birth control for 6 years. So I'm not against birth control by any means. It's just like not the move for me. And I literally stopped like peeing blood or whatever the day after my birthday, like the day after we went to that appointment. And that's probably because I had a few days without my birth control in my system. So like, I guess the last day I took a pill was on that Friday, March 25th. So March 26th was my first day that I didn't take that pill. And so by then, I guess by that Monday, my body had enough time to be off the pill, and it was like fine. And ever since then, I haven't had any problems with it. So fingers crossed, it was my birth control and there's no like other problems or anything going on. I do have a pap smear coming up. I'll probably tell you guys about my first pap smear experience, which is crazy, but I think I want to tell you guys because what the hell, people don't talk about this stuff, and like I don't even really know what to expect. Like, and I want you guys to know what to expect when you guys go in. But yeah, I don't know, I was just nervous about it, you know, like about the whole thing. I remember just feeling so confused and like scared, because you know that kind of stuff is scary. And I don't know, nobody wants to have to go through like weird things with their body where you're like not knowing what's going on, and like you don't know if it's something more serious. Because I was on Google, you know, Google kept saying cervical cancer and like all this shit, and I was like, oh no babes, I don't have time for that. Like I don't want to deal with that. That's so scary, you know. Like obviously like I don't have time for that is such like an understatement, but I just remember feeling like so like kind of scared about it. Okay, pause the story for a second. I want to use this blush from Merit, but I think I was supposed to use it before I put my powder on. Shall we just dab it on my cheeks? I guess we're gonna just, I don't want to do that. I don't want to just dab it. Maybe we'll try the brush. I think I'm just gonna dab my brush in it like that. So this is the blush. I actually really like it diffused like this. This is pretty. If I was in a rush, I would do it like, okay, I really like this blush. Okay, this was the one in Raspberry Beret. This is pretty. This is cute. Okay, if I was like hairing up and doing my makeup, I would just do it quick on like that, and give like them more of that like super diffused, like really pretty look. Let's do a quick highlighter. We're almost done, girls. But yeah, y'all, I don't know, it was just really, really scary, and I was freaking out about it, and I was like really, I don't know, just nervous. I just never heard of anybody going through this. If you guys ever went through this, you don't even have to just comment it. You can DM me and tell me about your experience with this, because it was just so scary. And like, you know, Google is not your friend when you're going through these kinds of things, because I don't know, it tells you all kind of crazy shit. It tells you all kind of crazy shit and stuff. But yeah, so any updates? So I've been off of my birth control like almost 2 weeks, I think, like past my, technically like 3 weeks, but after my period 2 weeks, and it's been fine for the most part. I haven't had any like real issues with it. I feel like my mood's been a little bit better, to be honest. Have you noticed anything? I'm asking my girlfriend, have you noticed anything different?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
I think it's pretty much the same.
She said it's pretty much the same. I think my mood's been a little bit better. I feel like I have more motivation to do stuff, which is crazy. I feel like I used to just like want to like, okay, like I want to go walk high, or I'd want to go to the gym, or I want to do something, and then I would just lay down in my bed and I feel like I just couldn't move. Like I feel like I couldn't get up, but I feel like I have more energy throughout the day. Okay, let me do my mascara and then we'll be back. I'm gonna take the Merit mascara. This is their Perfect Black Lengthening Mascara. So we've got the lip liner, and then let's take this taupe. Oh yeah, that's so pretty. I really like it. I just want a darker lip liner. But literally like all of my lip liners are like messed up. That, boom. And then let's take my little, you already know, my clear lip gloss every single time from Sephora. There we go. I feel good. I feel like my eyebrows are a little thick, which I don't absolutely love, but I think it's fine. So this is the final look. Yeah, you guys, I'm gonna give you guys more updates once I've been off my birth control for longer. Like I've only been off of it like, I mean, technically like 2 weeks post period, so maybe we'll do like a month update or like a couple month updates. But yeah, this is the final look. I hope you guys like this video. Make sure you guys check out Merit below. Okay, I have them linked below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye babes.